Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing a little POV review of the all new 2023 Honda Civic hatchback. The new Honda Civic Hybrid even. Now this is a new powertrain that we've received in the UK. We didn't receive a 2-litre hybrid prior to the Mark 11 generation, but for this 2023 model year we have done. And I'm not too sure I'm a massive fan of it. I mean, I wish we just still got ICE engines, but given the tough European restrictions on emissions, I guess it makes sense as to why Honda have done this. Anyway, this car, of course, as mentioned, comes with the 2-litre petrol hybrid engine. Now that's pushing about 183 brake horsepower and 137 pounds-foot of torque. 0 to 60 time is around 7.4 seconds, so it's definitely no slouch. And if I'm honest with you, it's actually, just check I'm not going to get run over, it's actually quite a good looking car. In the UK we don't get the saloon model as well. You know, that's kind of unfortunate because the saloon car actually looks better than the hatchback this year. It was the other way around, it was vice versa with the Mark 10 generation, but it is what it is. We don't also get the SI variants in the UK, unfortunately. It's just the Type R and the 2-litre hybrid engine that comes in Advance, Sport, well sorry, Elegance, Advance and Sport, and they range between, I think starting price is about £30,000, and I think the Advance is about £33,000, £34,000. The Sport model variant that I've got with me today comes with these nice black wheels that have, it's 18 inches, believe it or not, and it's got Michelin Pilot Sport 4s on it. That's incredible. Michelin Pilot Sport 4s standard on a Civic, never seen before. Usually they come with like Michelin Primacy free tires, but for this year they've changed it all up. Funnily enough, I don't think it's needed, but it's more expensive as well, which has hiked up the price of the Honda Civic. I think it's kind of unnecessary. Primacy frees are enough anyway. Given Honda have gone all hybrid with their cars, they add this little blue accent on the badge right here, as well as on the lettering. And I'm not too sure if there's any other areas where there is blue stuff. I do like this bronze effect though. It is nice and low down. It's got a nice stance to it overall. I do like the silhouette. It kind of just, you know, it suits it really. It's kind of grown on me, if I'm honest with you. I didn't like the way this car looked at the start, but now it kind of all works and it's fun. Anyway, in terms of storage, typical Civic really, you get loads of space. I'm not too sure the exact storage figure. I'll probably pop it on the screen right now here, but I think it's in the 500-litre region. In terms of the rear seats, you do get loads of space actually. LED interior lighting, electric rear windows, bit of storage, 2 speakers and some USB type ports here. Oh, and the same armrest that you got in the Mark 10 generation Civic, but now it's in leather instead of cloth. Yeah, part leather, part cloth seats in the back. Nice and comfortable. It's enough really for rear seat passengers. You could fit about 3 people in the back of it quite easy. Anyway, let's move on to the main half of the interior. It's quite easy to get out of as well. Here we have it, the bad boy area. And I've got to say, yeah, the Mark 11 Honda Civic is a big step up from the 10th generation. A lot of people in the UK won't recognise this gear selector. It's straight out the Acuras. So this isn't new. This is though, the drive mode selects, yeah, sport, normal, economy, individual, 4 different driving modes in a regular 2-litre hybrid Honda Civic. Infotainment system wise, it is very responsive. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto connects like that in an instant. Although Android Auto, you have to use a USB to connect. Unfortunately, there are a few things that I don't like about the interior and the Honda Civic in general, and one of them is that this is the sport model, and that's a pretty high in the range car. What's the middle? middle range, and you'd expect it to have a digital display, full digital display. Well, it's not. This is half digital, half analog, which kind of sucks. Another thing that I don't like is the Honda sensing stuff. Now that it's just so intrusive. If you know what I'm on about, it's the road departure mitigation setting, and it's default on every time you switch on the car. So if you turn it off, it won't remember it for next time. And let's say you try to switch lanes and you forgot it's on, it kind of just pulls you back, and it's very frustrating. Another thing I'm not a big fan of is this center console material here. It feels very cheap and tacky, and I feel like I could yank it off. But there is probably some nice aftermarket solutions for this. I'm not too sure many enthusiasts are going for this car because it's an ECVT automatic petrol hybrid, not a manual, not a proper true car. Not a proper true Honda, put it that way. So it kind of, yeah, I'm not too sure anyone's going to be bothered by this, but I'm sure there's some nice aftermarket solutions to replace this on eBay or just on Google in general. Here we have it, driving the 2023 Honda Civic Hybrid, and let's put it in drive. Actually, let's start the car first, put it in drive, and normal mode. Okay, let's set off. It's very quiet, it's very awkward. I'm not used to this yet, all the hybrid stuff. Now, instead of turning around right here, I'm going to just show you how fast this car can go in reverse. It's actually kind of worrying. Electric cars are so fast. Well, this isn't electric, it's hybrid, but you know what I mean. Now, I mean, just don't worry guys, it's an empty road, it's a private road, there's no one behind me, but just look at this, right? That's chaos. Now let's talk about these flappy paddles that I mentioned. They are for the regen braking, I believe, so you can actually see, let's hit the road properly. I'll go back into normal mode because it's very responsive. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go. That doesn't sound great, but it is what it is. Anyway, so the regen braking, you can see it's got about 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 4 levels of regen braking, and when you click on minus, what makes it more resistant, if that makes sense. So there's more regen braking, and when you press plus, there's less. Anyway, in terms of, oh look, this has got the steering assist, so it should realistically steer for me. So you can see there, nice little demonstration. Yeah, that's pretty good. And adaptive cruise control as well. So that mated with the adaptive cruise control, you could pretty much have this car, is it not? Nope. You could pretty much have this car on autopilot on the motorway. Let's just quickly test our acceleration. Yeah, let's put it into sport mode, and here we go. Yep, there you go. That's a little bit of a pull for you. But yeah, another little pull. And there you go. That is the speed limit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this little POV review walk around the 2023 Honda Civic. Yeah, it's a fun little car, but hybrid for me, I don't think it's a car that I'll buy, in my opinion. I think there's better German cars out there on the market. If only this car was a manual and it came in a internal combustion engine, and if it was a little bit cheaper, then it would be the best car to go for. Yeah, so still go for the Mark 10s, ignore the Mark 11. But if you're one of those people that just want a hybrid to save the environment, which I'm sure you know, it doesn't really save the environment, then this is a good car to go for. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. I'm on very little sleep. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Peace.